Warning, this podcast contains themes of extreme violence and murder. Subject matter may be offensive to some listeners. Discretion advised.
Welcome to another episode of Evil Transgression, your homicide headquarters here in podcasting. I'm Josh, and with me as always, Rex.
Hey, what's up?
That was an intense introduction.
It really was. I liked it.
It was like, people were like, man, these guys are really starting to take things serious now.
That'll
Boy,
never
are
happen.
they wrong.
Right.
These guys mean business now. Nope. They hired voice actors. Maybe.
Maybe not.
So
yeah.
What's up, buddy?
Well, we're getting very close to the due date.
Ooh, I'm so excited.
So the due date is June 21st. However, they're going to induce her on June 15th. We got to be at the hospital at 5 a.m.
That's Riley's birthday.
Is it really?
Yes.
Well, dude, what's crazy? So my brother is on the 14th. Sarah's on the 17th. And then just to hear that, that's wild, man, if 15th's the day.
Drew's is the 13th.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like so many June babies.
Yeah,
man.
that's a good month.
June's everywhere. There's June babies everywhere.
Well, it's kind of, it's really nice because, you know, my daughter, hers is in December. Two of Stacy's daughters are in December as well. So, you know, going to get, because that sucks. If you have a December birthday right there around Christmas.
Yeah.
So this will give us some time.
Yeah, like Candace is the 20th.
Ooh.
So it's like right there. And then, like, I think Kane's little girlfriend, we call her Kevin. Her name's Kaylee, but she came into my house and I was like, your name is Kevin. She was like, the first time I ever met her, like she walked in and nobody introduced me to her. I was like, what's your name? She was like, it's Kaylee. And I was like, no, it ain't. It's Kevin. She was like, okay.
Wow.
So we've called her Kevin ever since.
Oh, that's hilarious.
But I think her birthday is on Christmas Eve.
What?
Yeah, that sucks.
Oh, man.
Sucks.
It does.
I think the only thing that could be worse than that is your birthday being on Christmas. Other than if your name was Jesus, that's okay. But
right, that's man, yeah, that's
because then you don't get like present. Like
you definitely don't get as much as
like if you get older, then it's different. Like right. You know, nobody cares about birthday presents when you get older. There's a few people that do. Like I've seen those people, and I'm like, bro.
Dude, by the time I was 18, I did not expect Christmas presents or birthday presents from my parents. But yeah, you've got these kids out there now in their 20s and whatnot, still thinking they deserve.
I still think it's weird when people are like, yeah, going out to celebrate my birthday. And I'm like, you're grown.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're grown up. You know what celebrating your birthday is when you get our age? Like, yeah.
Staying up at 10 till 10 instead of 9.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay up and watch this last episode of Gunsmoke or something.
Dude, I've worked with people that will actually take their birthday off or even maybe a whole week off to celebrate their 40 or their birthday, and they're like around 40.
Yeah.
It's insane to me.
I mean, there's people out there like that. So if you're one of those people, you're weird. More power to you. Hey, you know, you want to celebrate shooting out of a vajayjay. Congratulations.
I just, after 25, to me, there was nothing to look forward to with birthdays. My insurance dropped around 25, and then it was downhill. So,
yeah,
I try to forget them.
And I don't like the attention of a birthday.
Oh yeah, me neither.
We're gonna have you some cake and ice cream and invite a bunch of people over.
Like my 40th last year, to walk in that room with all you guys and be the center of attention. I hate that.
And there was like wieners everywhere.
Yes, there was.
It was a sausage fest.
Sausage fest.
Literally, it was at a sausage house.
Why am I suddenly going blank on the name? It was
Schmitz.
Oh yeah, Schmitz.
Schmitz sausage house. Hoss.
That is some good eating.
But I mean, but something like that though, it was just like you hit a milestone, and you had a couple, some family there. Mm-hmm. It was just like a get together,
right?
But there's people who's like, I'm gonna go out and celebrate my birthday.
Oh yeah, hit the clubs up.
Yeah, I'm like, you going to the clubs? Let me hit the clubs. I was never a club guy.
I wasn't either. I mean, we went out to the bar a few times, but even that, dude, I was never one to really go to the bars or clubs because I refuse to drive if I've been drinking. Like, I don't even think I've had a drink in a couple, 3 years now, but yeah. The only time I would is if I knew I was going to be staying somewhere or my own house. Like, I would not drive.
I just don't like being around toxic people. And that's all there is at places
that
like that.
Too.
Toxic freaking people.
Yes. I don't get it, dude.
We're old. We are just old.
We are. I mean, yeah, you've got, like me, when I drink, I get more outgoing, lovey-dovey, like all that stuff. But then you got these other people that they have a few beers and they're ready to fight everyone. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing I ever did that upset somebody is when we were at Steak and Shake and the drink was brought to me and I said, thanks, dude. And the waitress was like, I'm not a dude. Do you remember that?
Good times.
It was. That was always our go-to place afterwards. Oh, man. Yeah. Good food.
So,
yes.
Are you getting excited?
I am. We've got a whole list of things we need to get done at the house before the 15th. Yesterday, I spent a few hours cleaning up the Malibu, which is her car. I wanted to get that all cleaned up before we put the car seat base in there. Mm-hmm. I had to. I was going around cleaning the windows, the inside and the out. I still have a couple to do. There's just a bunch of cleaning and stuff we want to get done. So that part's not fun. But yes, I'm getting excited.
It's that baby fever.
Yes.
When everything has to be perfectly clean.
Exactly.
Because for the next 4 months, it's going to be total chaos.
Mm-hmm. It is.
I was just being generous with 4 months.
Oh, this is much longer. Yeah. So, but the good thing is I'll be able to take off work, at least a couple of weeks. So.
That's fun.
Yes.
That is a really good time.
Mm-hmm.
And they're so fun when they're little. Like if they're sleeping.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, when they're sleeping and not crying.
Yeah. And you can just like snuggle up with them in a recliner and just nap together. Dude,
what's crazy, so Stacy, she still occasionally works at the hotel, and she had to work yesterday, which this is definitely the last time for a while. But she got home, and I started talking, and all of a sudden, the baby started going crazy, like was kicking and punching the crap out of her.
I know that crazy guy.
Yeah, she's like, that voice sounds familiar.
Hey, Dad. Hey.
Yeah. She she definitely reacts to my voice. So
that's fun. It's good to know.
I'm always like, hello.
How are you?
How are you?
And she's like, bullshit. Bullshit. That kid from TikTok cracked me up. Good times.
Yes.
Man. So we got some updates on a couple stories too, man. The Alex Murdaugh case.
Yep.
The dude that killed his wife. Well, supposedly he's been convicted now of killing his wife and his son. So how Netflix has the they had like their documentary on it.
Yep.
So apparently they're going to do like another series of it. I'm assuming like another, like, because in the Netflix thing, it just led up to basically the night that they were killed or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, somebody accidentally sent the crime scene videos to Netflix out of evidence because they weren't properly marked. So they sent these unedited crime scene videos.
Well, I didn't even know about that.
Yeah. It's like the actual unblurred murder scene.
What? So have those actually gotten out to the public too?
No, they hurried up, and the South Carolina judge ordered that they remain sealed and that they don't get released to the public.
Oh, man.
But they did send some of the video that they used in court that was blurred out. They sent that to Netflix.
Gotcha.
But yeah, like they had like body cam footage of the responding officers and stuff, but it wasn't labeled properly as like exhibits, court exhibits. So they just like shipped them off to Netflix. Like,
that is wild.
Here you go.
Huh.
But we're the sick people that's like, dang, really wanted to see those.
I know, because that stuff, like, dude, I can be down eating dinner and watch something crazy like that, and it doesn't even faze me. You got other people, they're ready to start throwing up.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it's terrible.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely terrible.
It's terrible what happened to them and all that stuff. But us as true crime junkies are like, I probably shouldn't even say that. But
yeah, I hate the blurred version of anything.
Yeah, I'm like, I want to see what happened.
Right.
So I can go, oh, that is absolutely terrible.
Exactly.
Or, oh, man.
Man, I couldn't even tell you the last time I threw up. It's been years.
That's like with like these school shooters and mass shooters.
Yeah.
Like the greatest thing to me was when they showed the one of the girl that went in and shot the Catholic school.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
When they showed the video where they run up on her and she's like toasted and they're like, oh man, I wonder if she identifies as dead.
Yeah.
And then they showed the guy that was in, was it California? Where he was in that open area mall and shot a bunch of those people, and they showed his body like,
oh yeah.
That's what, hey, I want you to show what will happen if you come into this area
stupid.
and try and take people's lives.
Right.
This is what's going to happen to you.
Yep.
But I would also still be like,
oh man.
But we don't do enough of that anymore.
No.
Like public executions.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we need to bring that back.
There you go.
We've talked about it on the show before. Maybe that's the deterrent we need.
Yeah, could be.
But I also think some public humiliation would also go a long way.
Oh, that too, yeah.
Oh, what's this? The Kia boys done stole another car. Oh, yeah? Now we're going to spank your bare ass in front of everybody in
Right.
town square.
Yes. Dude, I'll tell you the crazy one. You ever seen one of those videos? I think I've seen a few. I think they were in South America where they'll throw, somebody that raped or molested a kid, things like that. They'll throw them in the middle of a ring of a huge crowd and just light their ass on fire.
Yeah.
That is brutal.
Absolutely. They don't play, like, seriously, think about this. You're a tough wannabe gangster that steals these Kias, right? You steal a car, you get caught. So now the punishment is they take you downtown to the center of the city.
Yep.
And they announce it like, hey, at 12:35 on Tuesday, we're going to punish this young gentleman who thought it was a good idea to steal kids. This is what's going to happen.
Yep.
And everybody's like, oh, let's go down there and check this out. So they get down there, and this guy He's duct taped to a pole, right? Duct taped to a telephone pole.
I like it.
And somebody is shooting hot dogs out of a t-shirt cannon at his face. That is hilarious. Doesn't even kill him. It's just you're getting slapped with wieners at a high rate of speed.
Yes.
It makes me giggle, and it makes you look stupid.
Yep. Make sure there's mayonnaise on the hot dogs, too.
Yeah, just...
Yeah. Hot dog bukkake.
Yeah. Like, you could probably fit, like, I don't know. What do you think?
20?
15 to 20 hot dogs in that circumference. You jam it down in there, and then poof, here comes all these wieners. I think it's great.
Yeah. We need to make it happen.
Like, that's your first offense. The second offense, they turn you around, and it's bare-assed. And you shoot those hot... Now they're brats.
Oh, so they're a little bit bigger. Yes.
It's juicier.
Yes. Get the ones with the cheddar inside of them.
My favorites.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, me too.
Oh, my goodness.
They are good.
So, yeah, I mean, I think that's what we need to do.
I agree.
It can't just be like, oh, yeah, we put him on parole for 2 months. Like, then, man, that's going to deter him.
Dude, that's the biggest problem is, somebody getting sentenced and then they turn around and let them out early or, little slap on the wrist. That's why stuff, I mean, if there's really no consequences of these criminal actions, they're going to just keep doing it. So let's change that.
We should. And then if it gets severe, then we can really do some damage to them. I like the water box, the things we've talked about before.
Yep.
They're in there and it slowly fills up with water. There's a lot of cool things we can do.
Oh yeah.
What we have to get away from, that's inhumane. Of course it is.
Yeah.
Of course it's inhumane.
Yeah. If you do something,
you have to humanely dispatch of them. We can't give them these. We can't do the lethal injection because we think it might hurt them. Okay, I'm cool with that. Like if I know for a fact that this person did this crime, now we have to know for a fact.
Right.
I understand. A lot of people were wrongfully convicted.
Yeah.
I don't think it's as a high a number as what some people believe, but there is a possibility, and it has been done before, for someone to be wrongfully convicted.
Right.
But if we know for a fact that you did this, and we're going to give you the death penalty, I don't care if it's humane. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't care. You shouldn't have done it.
Exactly.
And that should be the deterrent of, man, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't commit this crime. Maybe I shouldn't commit murder. Because if I get caught, they're going to do bad things to me.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there way too soft on. Because
I mean, honestly, think about it. If I'm at a point where I'm going to commit murder, and my punishment is going to be for you to humanely dispatch me.
Yep,
I'm all right with that. If I've gotten to that point, I'm all right with that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not going to feel anything, or it'll be quick. I'm okay with that. Now, I might have a different scenario from I'm ready to kill somebody, but if I do, they're going to cut my toes off first.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they're going to pour salt where they cut my toes off.
Yes.
And then when that doesn't hurt anymore, they're going to go a little higher and cut my feet off.
Yes.
And they're going to pour rubbing alcohol in that. Then they're going to start with my fingers. Then you start to think hey.
Oh, yeah.
Is it worth it?
Right.
Because this is going to suck. And it's not going to suck quickly. It will suck for a long time.
Yes, it will.
But again, it has to be, you have to be for sure.
Without a doubt.
Yeah. This is you on video doing this. Or
Right.
you admitted to doing this. This is you. You did it. Or we caught you in the act of doing this. You can't be Steve down the street said that you did it.
Right.
Back in the day, they used to work. They was back in the medieval times, if you got accused of stealing cattle. They were like, you were accused of stealing it, so you're guilty. But the only way you can prove that you're innocent is we're gonna boil a cauldron of hot water and drop a key in it. And you have to reach in there and pull that key out.
Ooh.
If you're innocent, you reach in there, you pull that key out, and then we'll wrap your hand up. We'll wrap your arm up. So you come back in a couple days. If you have an infection, you were guilty. You did it. If you didn't have an infection, you didn't do it. You were telling the truth. Well, here's the thing. In the medieval times, the medicine was not very good. So most of the time you came back with an infection and they were like, you did it. Now we're going to kill you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Maybe we got to go back to that.
We should.
You need to reach in Dustin's butthole and pull.
You'll definitely get an infection then.
Pull out a nickel.
Dustin, what do you think about that? Oh, that's right. He's not here.
Oh, yowzer.
Mm.
Yowza. So another update in the Idaho murders. The Kohberger case.
Yep.
It's coming out that he allegedly stalked another female student months before this, before the quadruple murder.
Wow.
And it's very BTK like. Because BTK used to work for what's the home security system?
Oh man, hold on. What was it?
You know it, bro.
Is it one of the big ones?
Yeah, ADT.
ADT, yeah.
Used to work for ADT. So here's what happens. This student at Washington State, where he went to school. I think that's where she was from. Yeah, it was a classmate from Washington State University. Comes to him like, hey, I know that you did a little work in security. I came home and some of my stuff was moved around like somebody had broke in. So I want to get some cameras installed. Do you know how to do that? He's like, yeah, for sure. I'll hook you up. So he hooks these cameras up. And they're saying that he had the passwords and stuff to these cameras. So he was watching them. Anytime he was close to her Wi-Fi, he could watch what was going on.
What?
And they're saying that was like that he might have been the one that supposedly broke into the house and made her think that somebody was like breaking into her house.
Yeah.
So it was very BTK-like because he used to sell the ADT alarm systems to the people that he would freaking break into.
Yeah. Wow.
So old Brian Kohberger's not looking a whole lot innocent anymore.
Nope, not at all.
I'm really looking forward to just when they open everything up on this dude.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
And you find out everything they have on him. Because, some of the stuff that's come out lately has been where you think, man, there's no way this dude's innocent.
Oh, he's definitely not. No, there's too much.
But then, like I said, his defense attorneys are like, we need to speak to one of the eyewitnesses that were in that house because we can guarantee you that it's going to get him off. I'm like, wow, that's impressive. I'm excited to hear this.
Right.
But that is that's dodging a bullet there.
Yeah.
If she was being watched by Brian Kohberger.
Yeah, she got lucky.
He was like, nah, I don't want to kill one. I want to kill four.
I'm still trying to figure out the motive.
I'm still trying to figure out if this is really the first one he's ever done. Now, granted, it was sloppy enough to where he got caught pretty easily.
Yeah.
He left the knife sheath there with his DNA all over it. He actually gets seen in the house.
Yeah.
So it was kind of sloppy. So it makes me think it's his first one. But why would you go right for like the big one? Like most killers build up.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like even from a kid, they'll be like,
starts with cats
animals.
and dogs. Yeah.
And then they build up, and then like they'll hurt somebody, and then they build up to, they're gonna kill somebody. Nobody goes like from 0 to I'm gonna kill 4 people in a house that's got 6 people in it.
Yeah. There's got to be more that he's done in the past. I guess we'll see.
That is a crazy one.
So crazy.
You ever watch Family Feud?
Oh yeah,
it's a pretty good time.
Yes, dude. So yeah, I'll see. Just short clips on some of the answers. That people give are freaking hilarious, man. Man, there was one the other day, and this might have, I think it might have been a while ago, but it was something like, name something you can pull on your body, and the guy said penis.
That was me. I said that. I was the one that said that.
Probably they were meaning something like pulling a muscle, but yeah, dude's response, penis.
Man. So, have you heard about this Blythnick family?
No.
Yeah, that was on the family.
Oh, they were really?
So this is the new murder that's all the rage. Is the Family Feud murder.
What?
41-year-old Becky Blythnick was found murdered in her own home on February 23rd. And she had told her sister by text message that if anything ever happens to me, make sure the number one person of interest is Tim. And that is her husband, that they were going through a divorce.
Ooh.
Timothy Blythnick.
Huh. You got a picture up of him?
The recent picture of him, he looks like he definitely did it. If you could look at somebody's picture.
He does, yeah. I don't think I've seen the episode with them.
Now, during the actual episode, which, let's see. Man, I don't even know when they were actually on. See if I can find that.
I'm guessing it was probably with good old Steve Harvey.
It was with Steve.
That dude cracks me up.
But this couple was going through a bitter divorce, fighting for custody of their kids.
Oh, okay.
There's 3 kids, and she ends up shot in her own home, like multiple gunshot wounds in her.
Wow. What kind of gun?
The one that shoots bullets.
Oh, jeez. I think I've seen those.
But I think it was like her gun at one time, and like he had it and wouldn't give it back.
Oh, okay.
He gave it back. Not the way that she wanted it.
Yeah, I'll have to look that one up.
But yeah, so that's the new crime. Blythnick.
All right. I guess we'll have to look into that one and see what happens.
Yeah. I'm going to get a lot more details on it.
Excellent.
But I think we should definitely address a situation.
Yes.
And it's one that we discussed earlier.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Definitely.
Now, as is obvious, once again, we're missing one of our co-hosts here.
Right.
It's become a frequent thing.
I mean, now granted, he is. I know he is busy with work. I mean, he's got his normal job and his side business.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he is working a lot,
and he's got kids,
right?
That are of an age where one of them is very active and stuff. So he spends a lot of time taking care of that.
Right.
So, I mean, it makes sense. I don't want to cut him any slack because I think he's a dick. But Rex and I discussed earlier that we think it's time to just take a break.
Yeah, take a break, not shut down, just take a break.
Yeah,
especially with the baby coming and
right. So, the baby will be here in a couple weeks.
Yep.
That's going to take up a ton of your time.
Oh, yeah.
I'm making a transition at work myself. I'm starting a new job.
Right. Which, congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So, I mean, it's a lot of things going on right now. Summer is among us.
Yep.
And, I mean, we've been going, granted, we were doing once every week.
Yeah.
Then we went to once every other week. And then it got to a point where we were trying to hit that, and then we'd miss a week. And then, but I mean, we've been doing that since we started in
almost 3.5 years ago.
2020.
Yeah. I mean, because we were doing one episode a week. I mean, up until when did we switch to every other week? Was it just 6 months ago? Or no, maybe it was a year ago or so.
Like that. I mean, it's just, but we've been going at it.
Yeah.
And the show has changed, and we've changed formats, and are we really doing the right format? And, we don't get a whole lot of feedback on which way people want us to go. And, I personally don't want to put out a shit show.
Right. Yeah.
I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't want to put out a bad show.
Yep.
And I'm afraid we may get to that just because it's hard for us to put as much effort into it when so much stuff is going on.
Oh, yeah.
And I know for a fact, with you having a baby coming, it's going to be hard for you to deal with all this crap.
Yeah, definitely.
It's hard. Dustin was, as much as I hate to say it, because like I said, I think Dustin's a dick. He's still a crucial part of the show. I think our shows go better when there's 3 of us there. Now, we might not make it in one take because Dustin's going to eat
and drink and
peanut butter
sneeze and
cookies
cough
before the thing starts, and he's going to cough and sneeze and fart and hit his mic pole 5 times.
But it gives us somebody to make fun of.
The show goes better when it's the 3 of us. And I don't want to get away from that. And I don't, like I said, I don't want to put out crap episodes.
Yeah, me neither.
So I think we take our break.
Yeah.
Take us some time.
Yeah.
Let you deal with, your new family. Your new addition to a family, not your new family. We haven't sold you to Russians. We allowed Dustin to, deal with his growth and his personal business.
Yep.
And we come back at it full strength.
Yeah, definitely.
When will that be? I don't know yet. Patreons.
I mean, I can't expect Patreons to keep paying right now if we're not putting out episodes. So I don't feel obligated.
Yeah. Either pause it or cancel it. I'll look and see if there's a way we can pause it on our end. But I agree 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, we appreciate the support, and but I mean, even with that, I feel like we haven't given them what they deserve as far as Patreons. I mean, they get early access, and every now and then they get this and that, but it's not what we set up to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's really been busy for a while. I'd say probably the last year, or like a year ago, is kind of when it started, and then it's gotten tougher and tougher.
Right. So hopefully everyone doesn't hate us now. Hopefully they're like, yeah, we can't wait for them to come back and be good again because they suck now. But I think it's the best. It's the best for us, and I plan on coming back with a vengeance.
Hit it hard,
because there's still one story out there that I really want to cover. And it's something that Dustin and I discussed from day one of this podcast, and it has never come to fruition yet. And I'm not going to quit until we get that episode, which I think is going to be more than one episode. I think it's going to be like a multi-episode.
Oh, nice.
And it's something that ain't been covered. So
Yeah, I honestly don't know anything about it. It was just you two talked about it, so I'm looking forward to that one.
I'm not going to rest until we get that one.
Okay.
So don't give up on us.
Don't give up.
But everybody just take a break. Take a deep breath.
Yes.
If you feel like you miss us, go back and listen to some episodes.
Mm-hmm. Or just still email.
Yeah, I mean, I still plan on being active.
We're going to be able to check those, yeah.
As far as our social media goes, I still want to, I actually think we could be more active in that.
Yeah.
In that aspect of everything. But just, if you have to go back and listen to some of our older episodes.
Just don't listen to the first 3.
Yeah, I mean, you can listen to those. And then think, man, these guys have really come a long way.
That's true.
Sucked.
Well, because even for the longest time, and again, it was because you were reading a story, so I never wanted to say too much to get things off the track. But since we've kind of done this new format, I would say I'm definitely talking more. And
well, I mean, and we the way we delivered our stories originally were just it was so scripted.
Oh, yeah.
We were so...
Yeah.
And I sucked. I got to go back and I've listened to that first one, and I'm like, my God, how did we even get off the ground?
Hey, at least you can read, because you know what happens to me. I start reading, I get tongue-tied after one sentence. That, again, that's... Because at one point, I believe we talked about switching it up every week, having, I narrate, then Dustin, then you. And Dustin can't read at all, and then I just get tongue-tied. So
Dustin's good at reading like picture books.
Yes.
But yeah, that's just where we're at right now. Just making it fair for everybody. Mm-hmm. We don't want to deliver a piss poor product to you guys.
Yeah,
and you deserve our full attention, and it's not possible right now.
No, it's tough.
But hopefully real soon. But again, give us some time.
Yep.
Let Rex have a baby.
Mm-hmm. And be exhausted all the time.
Let Rex have himself another child.
Uh-huh. And at 41.
And then then we can figure things out.
Right.
And then I plan on coming back with a vengeance.
Oh, yeah.
So, that's really all I got. Well, you got anything, Dad?
No, I think that's it. I mean, I can say the normal spiel, if you haven't gone to our Facebook page, give us a like, any comments, questions, ideas. Like we said, we're still going to check that stuff out. So you can email us at eviltransgression@gmail.com.
This isn't a goodbye.
No.
It's a see you later.
See you later.
But, definitely, I mean, check out our Facebook. I'll make it a point to be more active on that myself.
Yeah. And I'm guessing we'll probably post on there, too, letting everybody know.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
After this episode comes out.
Yeah.
So...
And then we'll post updates on there, too.
Mm-hmm. So, and then we do have one Beyond Evil. So are you planning on releasing that before this episode or maybe at the same time for them?
Probably same time.
Yeah, okay.
Probably same time.
So, yeah. So, patrons get one last Beyond Evil. Yeah. For now.
Yeah, for now. Because we're not going anywhere.
No.
We're just going on vacation.
Yes.
So, until the next time.
See ya.
Peace.